You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one of it off its hanger and try it on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say the home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
That's not the phrase at all.
No, it isn't, yeah. Well, home is where the heart is the phrase. But
I thought it was where the heart is. I guess it makes sense.
No.
Like a heart.
What? That's insane. No, that's very wrong. No, I mean, I guess theoretically you do need fire or something, but my house doesn't have a hearth, so are you saying my house isn't a home?
Yes. Yes.
That move past it. I can't even. Oh shit. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
I like how his is tailored to his extremely, like, muscular...
to his muscular physique, yeah, exactly.
Thins out right there quite a bit.
Yeah, and shows off just the right amount of his muscles.
I assume mine's doing that as well.
Yeah, presumably, yeah. Although we haven't figured out if your character is a girl or a boy. I presume it's a girl. That's my perception.
They were using third-person pronouns.
And also the color's pink, so that's my assumption too.
I think it's purely a self-insert.
I think it can be whatever you want it to be. Oh crap, the jacket!
Oh shit.
You forgot to take it off!
Now is your moment and
holy shit. What are you doing, Rob? Chloe's got some mindsets on what she wants you to do.
What should I do?
What do you want him to do, Chloe? Do you want him to fess up and tell the truth? Do you tell him you're cold? Yeah, she's all for option 3. She's all for option. Now's your time. Make the move.
Oh,
she that's what she wants you to do. Oh boy. You confess.
Confess what? Oh jeez.
Oh well, it still brought you down that path.
Hearts came out.
Yeah.
Feelings for it.
Oh shit. I might be developing feelings for you too. But I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. He's gonna murder you. He's gonna murder you so he doesn't have to stop his dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. You fucked up!
I should have said I was cold.
For the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel?
Yes, Weeb. Never not funny.
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow. Like an oven roasting chicken slow. You take
chicken.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Fuck. Forgive me. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber.
This is probably better, I guess, than making a move on it.
I guess it's, yeah, it keeps the option open.
I'm gonna, hit up the YouTube and see all the other options.
Dream sequence! What if you die in your dream, like Inception style?
Oh man.
Not an unrule. Oh shit.
Oh Jesus, this again. Hey,
yeah. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway.
Of course I do.
Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell.
No, did I make the wrong decision?
Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredients you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Oh, it's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
God damn, is he talking about his dick?
Probably, yeah. Oh shit! Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
And I'm just gonna roll into his house and slap him down a peg.
Yeah.
I feel like that wouldn't help us win the
Probably not, yeah. There you go, full of hearts.
I think we might make a great team.
A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly!
Oh my god, this wasn't a dating sim. This wasn't a dating simulation.
What if we just
fucking business?
What if we now just roller coaster tycoon start building a chicken empire? That'd be great. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home.
I didn't choose that.
There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cookie School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this can't be good.
Really explain where I was last night.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Oh my god, she went from fucking dating Pop. Thank God. Since I've been partnering up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did you just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. That doesn't sound misleading.
Well, I mean, it's You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers.
Well,
Only one option.
That's the thing, I guess, yeah. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Oh, you guys are breaking up as friends, I guess, yeah.
Damn.
When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. I'll do Ashley, too, I guess, because, yeah. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop. Oh, we can just go away. We don't need to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have it. Watch as one person has dialogue with himself in so many different ways. I guess that is what my Paper Mario playthrough is too, because he's Pop. As a swirly, it sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. Ah, my swirler, Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Yeah, you have to do at least one line, Rob. the troubles of your life.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Wait a second. Am I that guy's size in the middle?
I don't think that's accurate.
I feel like I was specifically told that the Colonel Sanders coat was too big on me.
Which means, which means absolutely not.
This guy who is twice the size of Colonel Sanders.
Indeed, yes. Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
Exactly. This is why I wanted to go.
This is why we have a dialogue, yeah.
This is why Van the Man is the one that I should be going for.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
The horse of Colonel Sanders.
One or the other. You've got some nerve, Weeb, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Oh no.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give it up.
I'll never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Weeb, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Weeb. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Weeb. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday. Oh, this is the dark path.
This is clearly the
You're about to become a Sith Lord and start flipping through the pages.
I'm gonna become this dwarf monster.
Whoa, that's that book! That looks like bad news!
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out.
Burn it and see if it remains. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page.
I could use this spell here that says it will erase everyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it'll probably help me focus better on the upcoming final.
I guess, yeah. That is way drastic! Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not ruining dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger! Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
Is that excuse pretty good?
I don't really feel it is. Well, I mean, it's your call. What do you choose to do?
Obviously, I'm not gonna cast a forbidden spell.
Then you're probably gonna fail out of the Cooking School Academy for Learning. Well, it's your call. You're the weeb. You go for it.
I feel like this is an important choice.
It is. I feel it is too. I feel one of these paths will take you down a dark path.
Oh well.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming.
What the dog doing?
I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
He's gonna start barking and trying to chase cars. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Which path do you want to go down? I mean, he already doesn't like you, so, I mean, you know, I think that route is pretty clear.
I also think the old homework with.
I mean, yes. It's so good.
He's about to throw up right on the list.
He's gonna sneeze.
Oh.
Sprinkle stops in his track. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. Oh, is he gonna start barking out the window like Chloe? Oh yeah, so shit he is. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Oh, Chloe, you know that.
Terrence? Terrence? Damn, now I'm getting... I don't know how to do this voice angrily. Terrence? I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence.
There you go. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Weeb, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Great. Well, it's happening. I told you, save for after class! I'll actually put in robot adding noises at some point here. You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
She seemed pretty excited about it last night.
I know, yeah. Well, I think she said that's where things got weird, so I don't know. Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you just had to show off to the cool kids, to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, but it doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ting stops him in his tracks. Oh shit. I don't know. He might be dead. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Sure.
In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. I also just have no words for that. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam.
TM.
Exactly. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Well, I mean, oh yeah, I guess yeah, okay, I guess you guys are friends still. Okay.
Hey, Mary, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How can he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Was Clank the one that did the embarrassing here?
I don't know. I'm just not thinking about it. Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even the source of her frustration is such a silly boy/robot.
I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Where's that at?
Man, so if I erased my memory of Colonel Sanders, this would be the point where you could hook up with the best friend.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, probably. Miriam brights up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace that feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me!
I mean, that's the point.
I mean, that is the plan, so yeah.
Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a big ranch, and a ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever else we want to bring along.
Oh, a nice little eyes wide shut orgy. Okay, but on a ranch.
If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you have a better idea of how to spend that time before your exam. Training montage! Go!
My hand's broken. I'm like fucked for this.
Oh yeah, you absolutely are.